you guys are in the elevator going up right now, hang out for a second, getting this link out. If you're watching this on the flip, you know what it is. Speed it up a little bit. Get the information in quickly. But big ups to everybody in the chat. We're getting ready to get this started in around 30 seconds. Hang out. We're almost to the penthouse. Boom shakalaka says secondhand sandwich. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Let's get this alpha in. Daily dose. Actually, I haven't even looked at Zen World yet. Um, so we're gonna be looking at this together. Hell yeah. What's up, YouTube? How's it going, cyberspace? How you doing, internet land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace to DJ slash producer. Coming back again with another fanatic video about Zen World, or Zen Crypto. And yeah, we're gonna just be chatting about what's gonna be happening today. And some things did change yesterday. And in general, the crypto space is pretty shaken up right now. We got today news. Robinhood is going to be delisting Solana, Cardano, and Polygon. So some of these cryptos are in the hot seat. Do I think it's bad for crypto? Not really. It's only bad for Americans. So it might be bad for the international bag holders that are, investing in products because Americans are there. So that's where shit gets shaken up a little bit. But cool thing is what does that mean for Zen, right? In Zen world, because technically you could turn your security into a purity. Let's talk about it. Hell yeah. We got the AZEN chart up, but real quick, what's up, Willow? Zenians, hit the thumbs up for bruh. Straight up, man. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tweet it out. Make sure you do whatever you want to do. Make sure you join the Telegram. Now, for those that are watching later, scan the QR code that's in front of your face. Or leave a comment and I'll leave the link in your comment. But yeah, we're slow roll. This is a slow roll Telegram because it's made for Zenians. It's a place for us to hang out, chat, discover, and again, surf the cyber world with all these chains that we got. So just looking at AZEN right now, it's going crazy. Had a nice pump yesterday. I don't know what happened. Somebody wanted to buy a lot. So it's looking really, really good when you zoom in. It's knocking out, or it's going up. So we got higher highs here. 1, 2. Technically, in a trader's world, people are getting very horny over this consolidation period here. But in reality, who knows what can happen? People can come, they can dump their Zen. Lots of minting are happening. What I do like is this 24-hour volume. This is pretty cool for how small this pool is. There's only 62 trades, or 62 players, 85 transactions. That's kind of how I'm looking at the liquidity pools now, because this is a profitable area if you can strategize your Zen to use it as that liquid foundation for the community. On Ethereum, that's where you see it the most. We actually are seeing a tiny pullback. We had a rip, and now we're pulling back, but we got all the way up here to 5 zeros 22. So is that the new resistance area? I don't know. Lots of sell pressure, but again, this is the sell the news event in about an hour from now. Jack Levin, Crypto Kindness, they're going to be chatting, talking about X1Chain, talking about tokenomics. Here we'll just brief the tweet real quick. Damn, gas is low as hell. See, man, we Zen always gets popping when gas is low. Right after all the other shit, it's like they know that there's a bunch of bullshit that's gonna happen, and they're like, you know what, we're just gonna chill. That we can't release right now. That Pepe shit, that psyop shit, that shit over there, we gotta let that simmer out. We'll drop it later. Like we got Xenon right now at 19 Gwei. That's crazy. Shout outs. But yeah, looking at Mr. Jack Levin. Did he pin it? All right, yeah. So today, or 5 days ago, Jack Levin tweeted, "This Friday we will be announcing two things: economical impact on Zen from X1. Secondly, a technical aspect of something that none has and none thought of as part of a continuous development of the ecosystem." So this part right here, secondly, a technical aspect, something that none has and none thought of, so nobody's thought of it and nobody has it. Should have said it like that, but I guess English isn't his first language. Yeah, no, nobody has thought of this thing, and no other L1 has what X1 is going to be supposedly releasing today. Um, as a Zinian who surfs the net daily, right? We here Monday through Friday surfing the Zen space, finding out the best strategies, and just trying to really make the most out of this Zen world, bro. But yeah, looking at this tweet here, I can already understand what's gonna happen, bro. Like if you've been rocking with the channel, you've seen we've been trying to get from EVM to Bitcoin. It's a very, very, very easy process, but it's not the friendliest because you have to teach someone about a new blockchain. Now, what's cool about Zen again is it's a mass adoption tool. It's an educational tool. It's gonna do its own thing. That's why I like it so much because I don't have to do anything. It's gonna promote itself. It's gonna be its own vehicle of success, right? So all I gotta do is make sure. Hold on, I just wanna make sure my audio levels are brapping. All I gotta make sure is that I'm minting Zen, and now I have this new gas source in crypto where I can like use it for who knows what. Maybe I might get lucky. Maybe at 10,000x on this gas token that is again similar to Bitcoin because when it's created, all you need is a couple variables and boom, you got yourself a Zen token. So what does X1, really bring to the table that none has? And all I can think of is something to do with Bitcoin and really bringing together all of those things he's been saying over the year that he wants to make X1 a scaling solution for Bitcoin at the same time using it as a settlement layer, using Bitcoin as the settlement layer. Um, that would be that would be crazy, right? Right? In this moment in time where there's crazy security, uh, mumbo jumbo, because I'm getting stuck on my words. It's really hard to talk about staking and to think that like you're not allowed to stake, right? If you're staking Polygon, you're not allowed to stake that because Polygon's a security, ADA is a security, or Cardano's a security, Solana's a security, right? So now you can't technically stake those coins in America, technically, right now, right? If you need to forfeit your bag and shit. So that's why I'm like, using Bitcoin as a settlement layer technically makes X1 more in the realm of Bitcoin than it does in the realm of Ethereum, going closer and closer to like what as a security. So yeah, man, I think this news that we're about to get in about an hour or so is going to be really, really cool. And I feel like we are seeing a sell the news event because again, Zinians are poor. Oh, Oh, okay. Here, let me get the Telegram handle for you. But yeah, Xenians are poor right now, and I'm not trying to hate or anything. It's just we don't have the right strategies yet. This is the Telegram. Zen World all the time. It's pretty fun in here. Shout out to everybody joining, chatting. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Says Tree City West. Paste. But yeah, that's the Telegram right there for you, Henrik. Henrik, pull up. But yeah, if we had more capital in our market right now, people would be buying up this dip. But this again is why the traders they have the overhand on the Xenian right now. But hopefully this news that comes out today wakes up some of these people that they're basically giving away their opportunity. Right? Like this is like pretty good opportunity for getting Zen. 5 zeros. And some of these other chains too, it's a pretty good opportunity. Um, let's look at it. I, I made my own deck screener watch list with all the Zens on it, all 11 chains, or all 11 EVMs. Right now we got Zen ETH number 1, PLS number 2, AVAX number 3. Does Doge Chain really count? It's like nobody over there. There's 6 people playing the game over there. I don't think so. B&B coming in at number 5. They got the most players. Right, we're just gonna think of makers now as players. We want those people to play the game, stay in the liquidity pool, keep trading it. So you can see where the volume is. It's really gonna be in Binance, which is crazy. But yeah, they're over there. They're mining. I'm behind on Binance for sure. Um, it might do its own 360, and then BSIN might be super duper expensive because it's harder to create it. Uh, Taking something out of the equation. We'll see what the hell the government is gonna do. Same goes for like Matic. It's kind of crazy to be in like Zen and then know that there are possible securities within the Zen for certain users. So that plays a factor in creation and expansion. Can't really expand too far. Um, and again, that's why I really I really enjoy AVAX because it checks all the boxes. You don't really have to worry too much in this area. And same with ETH. If you're mining on ETH and AVAX, you don't really have to worry too much if you're an American, because those two places, they're already regulated. ETH could be a security. And that's again why going back to this tweet and what I'm trying to get at. If X1 is using Bitcoin as a settlement layer, then it really, really takes it out of that motherfucking conversation. It's untouchable. It's gonna be so epic, and yeah, we'll see what Jack Levin has to throw into the mix. Looking at Bitcoin too, Bitcoin is on that pullback, right? And today's news. Let's see, is it here? Nah, they probably ain't gonna have it here. I'll probably have to go to Poke or Matic. Where are the Matic coins at? So Bitcoin's pulling back. Matic has a lot of room to go down. I was watching this for a long time. When I first got into Matic, it was way back here, like under a penny. What a ride. And I drew these lines a long time ago. Damn, this shit is just like falling out of this trend. So what happens with Matic? I don't know. But Matic has some downside momentum for sure. Like it could go lower. If I was a Xenian on Matic, um, your coin is gonna get cheaper. So what is gonna happen here? Like what I'm thinking maybe we see is an increase in Zen price or Zen activity as people sell their Polygon. But I don't know. It's a really really weird one. This one is the weirdest moment of my crypto experience. For me, Xenomatic was and is still a long-term play. Many have bumped now and Had zero intentions to cash out my Zen on Matic for at least 4 to 5 years. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying though. This might be like a crazy opportunity for someone on Matic that believes in Matic and is ready to go through the FUD thunder. Okay, if you're ready for that shit, this might be your moment to be the whale over there. Because if this thing gets cheaper and you position yourself correctly, you might be able to catch a nice dip and get a bunch of cheap Matic and then be able to mine more Zen than everybody else, right? That's the crazy part about Zen right now. I had a dream about it last night where I was dreaming about supply and demand. And I don't know why, it like woke me up and shit. Because I was like, whoa, supply and demand on Zen is going to get so intense at some point, especially now that people are able to burn the future. Supply and demand is going to get nuts. So the way that you can position yourself for the best scenario would be that in the native coin, and that's why choosing your native blockchain is extremely important in Zen, because that chain you pick, if you put $1,000 worth of energy, right, economical energy into that chain, and then it's fucking Gary Gensler's bitch, and he's throwing that shit around, bruh, that ain't it. Gary can continue to rug Matic better for me, says Damien. Hell yeah, bro. That's how you got to do it. Secondhand sandwich says goodbye, America. Goodbye, America. Yeah, man, they're gonna push a lot of Americans out with this stupid stuff. Um, but it's really, I don't know, the battle or the politics side of crypto, in my opinion, it sucks because it really shows that they want to make sure they can not only monitor our activities, but they want to set up the ad campaign, man. Let's be real, right? Like when you buy things with your Chase Sapphire card, the data is sent to Visa, right? And then the data is also sent to Chase JP Morgan, right? They make money off of us spending money. So, of course, they don't want crypto to be all sporadic. They want to make sure that it's funneled through a certain area so that they can continue the monitoring society. Now, if you're a freedom fighter, this is more of a reason for you to be like, fuck yeah, Bitcoin. Like, fuck yeah, Bitcoin. This is the only thing left currently that we can all truthfully say 10 years later is a commodity of digital assets. So we might see some downside in Bitcoin, but you switch over to Bitcoin and things look a little bit different than if I'm over on the Matic, right? So usually these things are really tight together, but I am feeling some of that down. Same in Sol. Sol has a lot of opportunity to come down to like $8. God damn. Damn, I haven't pulled up my charts in a while here. That's cool. They used to never have news on crypto. Now they got it. But yeah, we got this support and resistance area here. But to be honest, if things get really, really bad, I would probably look back to see where the real turbulence is. So that looks like somewhere here at around $3, 18 to $3. So damn, discounts are coming. Discounts are coming. What up, David? What up, D Angel? Internationally, Solana, Polygon, and Cardano will be okay. This is a fact. This is a fact. They will be totally fine. This is just a weird United States thing. We are not scared of Gary, the crypto keeper. We're not afraid of him. Then they can dismiss the case by Gary profiting off of it. Shorts puts on Coinbase. Yeah, man. Even Coinbase. Let's look at Coinbase. Getting smacked up right now. I mean, Coinbase been dead. This shit forever down. How you gonna talk about Zen, but then Coinbase go from $380 to $54? This is a fucking scam, right? This is security, bro. This shit right here. What up, Tree City West? This shit right here. This shit a scam. But now look at Coinbase is trending up right now on the RSI. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. They just fucking fronting right now. That's what I do know. You guys into Polkadot? But yeah, all the cryptos, all the altcoins, they all are looking really bad right now. They're looking like they're ready to tip over. But then you look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, and they have this different structure, right? It's like it's going up. It's leaving behind the bullshit. And that's kind of why I'm still bullish on crypto right now. I'm bullish on Ethereum and I'm bullish on Bitcoin and I'm bullish on anything associated with those two coins in native, right? That's why I can vibe on Zen because it's natively associated to Ethereum. And then that makes all Zen products derivatives of that native relationship. So let's go see what DB Zen did. I don't have Zen.pub up. What happened in DB Zen yesterday, y'all? Was it popping? Was it popping? Ooh. Let's get this up real quick. I don't even know. I don't even know what my divs are looking like. Were the divs good? So an hour later, no one's playing with low gas. That's crazy. Still pumping though, because there ain't no Zen, so we buying this shit, right? Until the Zen starts to come out, and then the players will return. So a lot of speculation. What we got here? 17 ETH. So yeah, 19. So we're at a floor right now. We're definitely at a floor. Um, ooh, somebody's over here. Let's look at this. The reward claims. Another signal. But this one is weird. I see the people claiming their rewards. They could be loading up to get into the liquidity pool because they're not dumping it. There's too many buyers below. That's my thesis on it is that it's more valuable to keep than to swing because you'll just be doing more work. Uh, Especially after what I've learned, you could work very very hard in DBZN and get nice rewards. But you're working, man. You're working to get that shit. So if you just want to relax and chill and get the divs, gotta do it a little bit differently. Let's fill the sheet out. Oh damn, y'all! I was really busy yesterday and I forgot to put the sheet in the Telegram, but I for sure will do it today on everything because what do you call it? I had to make it. And yeah, yesterday I was busy. Your boy is a DJ. That's what I do in IRL. Fucking DJ for the masses. And it's pretty fun. Um, it's fun in the ways that like you could really play 5 songs back to back to back to back and get a crazy reaction. That's what I live for. I live for that kind of stuff. But yeah, when the DJing shows up, it takes over. It takes over. Copy. Paste. Oops. So smaller divs today. Much smaller. Much smaller. 0.0091. This is how you know that you're doing it right. Oh, I think we're at 350 now. Unstakeable 350. All right. I think I have one more day on it, but we'll just do it for now. 17. So far, very slow DBs in month. Only $160 has been created here. Not bad though. I caught that bottom. I bought back my whole position at $7, and I still have ETH left over from when I sold. So dips or not, I got the ETH ready to deploy, bro. If you're gonna dip it hard. You know what I'm saying? Um, but if not, if it runs, at least I'm back to square one with 25 extra tokens. So I'm cool with that. I think today's news will shake up DXN world. The way that Rosvin was on Twitter today, what's this fool was saying? Mr. Wax, bruh. Crypto Bruh and Tree City West should team up on a stream. Yeah, I would definitely stream with Tree City West. He gonna make me get a better microphone though, cause he got the nice setup. That fool got the icy setup. He got the ice rink setup. He'd be gliding over there. Sleep too long today? Yeah, nah, I had to sleep in a little bit, man. I get home at like 5 a.m. because out here in New York, the DJs or the nightlife goes until 4. You know what's crazy too about nightlife is it's the most lucrative business currently, right? Like in the daytime, you can make quite a bunch, you can make a good penny, but the nighttime, bro, man, that's where the bands are, you know, and especially nightlife. Nightlife grosses crazy. Entertainment right now is grossing crazy post-pandemic. Everything has gone up in price, inflation, like $17 fucking drinks now, but people show up because they want to be entertained. So yeah, it's I want to get away, right? But then at the same time, I'd be like, hey, hey. You buying E-Hex, says Joe Bluff? Oh, we could talk about that for sure. So this was posted by Rosman today. Interesting stat for liquidity providers. In the past 30 days, despite meme coin season, DXN versus ETH pair saw a daily return of 504%. Whoa! That's 400 or that's 145k ROI for the liquidity providers. On Zen ETH pair, the daily ROI was 287%. That's a $350,000 ROI for liquidity providers. Honestly, think that centralized exchanges should envy the Zen ecosystem. I also feel extremely happy that our ecosystem allows all users to fairly benefit from both price discovery phases and market making processes. Mike, drop. Okay. Shit. Because that shit doesn't get you hyped up, bro. I don't know what's gonna get you hyped up, man. And that's kind of why I'm continuously trying to, get everybody informed and educated on the liquidity pools, bro, because that's where the other game is, right? If the game isn't rocking here, you go into the liquidity pool. When you're in the liquidity pool, you get this game. You get the makers and the volume, right? And the bigger bag of DXN you build, the more you can put in to get fees, right? If you want to go full range, then that's what you would want to do. You'd want to stack up the DXN, stack up the ETH, go full range, and just keep filling up your liquidity pool until infinity and beyond. That's what my next move is. I'm gonna be buying DXN with the pool share fee, buy back the DXN 1 week, and then the next week use the pool share fee to feed the liquidity pool. So then this way, I can get my vehicle started over there. I get the engine going. Brum, 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 brum. He said he got a nice mic. He rocking the SM7B. That's a Shirley. When? I don't know when, bro. But again, I think price prediction on Ethereum, possibly we can go back and retest 1500 or yeah, 1500. I would love to see that actually happen like today or this weekend. And I would hope that we would recover quickly and keep continuing to the upside. The other thing about ETH that people got to realize that's super bullish on ETH, you go to ultrasound money, right? And I mean, Rosvin is over here hyping us up. Yeah, we should be proud as an ecosystem that we actually have a duct tape token to Ethereum, right? Not everybody, like I said, one of the hardest things to do in crypto is to find a good token you can pair in the liquidity pool that won't rug you. Zen fixed that. Offer it. Tell me it didn't. That shit fixed it. Oh yeah, he said, oh yeah, this is a funny one. So he's like, I'm waiting for it to be 1 p.m. Eastern soon. DBZen, DBZeNFTs, and the entire Zen ecosystem looking forward to hear Mr. Jack Levin. And then everybody from their team turned up. These are all DBZen team members. They turned up. They ready for this. So, yeah, man, it's an exciting time. I think their token, again, Why it is important to use DVZen as an on-ramp to X1 Chain is because it keeps the decentralization alive, right? You have 5.1 or 5.01 million tokens that can be printed in DVZen over the next 62 years. In the first 4 years, 95% of the coins will be released to the public. Okay, so knowing that you have this scarce token supply that's constantly coming out, basically giving you a 62-year opportunity to, token gate X1. Like it makes too much sense. Like yeah, and having a whole DBZen might be one of the hardest things to obtain in the future. That's why I'm bullish on DBZen, and I'm bullish at these levels because the traders are manipulating the price. They could only manipulate it so far, and that's why we were able to call that $7 bottom um, on DXN. Right? It was truthfully a $7 bottom because if you caught this wick here, you needed to have this one right here to $1, $3, you needed to have sell orders or you needed to have your eyes on the chart. So that was a very fair dump. Shout out to those that had their limits set up. But yeah, now you'll see here. Look at even the this is the 15-minute leading up to that dump there. Look how tight the trading was. There was like no breathing room in between the RSI, in between the supply and demand. That's why we like RSI. It shows us the supply and demand. Um, I just like this technical indicator because again, I don't have to work really hard. I just know, all right, that shit is oversold. There's a possibility for a sell-off. If I'm staying true to the narrative, I will know whether or not this is a dip or if this is shit, right? I go to some shit coins. So let's go to a shit coin. Well, not shit coin, but I don't know if you guys are into NFT marketplaces. But I always keep my eye on the NFT marketplace tokens because this token, for instance, X2Y2, this is a NFT marketplace that actually pays you dividends for holding the coin. So as people trade back and forth their NFTs, you can acquire X2Y2 and get passive income from people trading. Now, fairly launched, not so much. But the team is very active. All of their coins have been released, so there's no more coins to be released. The only people left to rug would be them and then buyers. So looking at this particular chart, right, it had a nice sell-off, and now it's like dribbling on a really, really, really local resistance support level. And I'd be watching this T2Y2 or fucking T Y X2Y2 because it when it runs, this bitch runs, dude, and it usually runs during an NFT speculation time where people are like, "Oh, we're gonna start buying NFTs." Like once I start seeing that shit on Twitter, I instantly go and get some NFT tokens. There's this one, and then there's Looks. Looks and X2Y2 are the two tokens that have divs incorporated, right? Look at the dump here, bam. I saw this earlier too. I was like, wow, they're still trading over here, but not a lot of players, and it's because NFTs are dead. But you see here, look at their RSI. It's very breathy, but it's trading very tightly to the downside, right? Don't really want to see that much. You want to look at the way the structure is on DXN. Like it's fucking beautiful, even when you zoom down, right? And that's why it's really cool to see it start to gap out again. It got really, really tight. Like the brain of the project was like, oh my God, I need relief. Ah, I can breathe. So now we're breathing, but we are getting to a heavy resistance area. This is a past resistance, been confirmed way back, right? May or so. So can we get through that? That's the next question. I think we can just totally rip if everything goes correct. If everything goes correct today, and we get full clarity about how DVZen will be used as the on-ramp into X1 over the next 62 years, it's going to get nuts. It's going to get pretty nutty over here. I'm ready for the pool party. Oh yeah, they're doing Binance Chain pool party tomorrow on Phoenix. It's getting ready to flush. We got some stakes over there. Damn. I don't got no stakes over there. But yeah, that's about the flush. Mine's is done. So look at this. This right here. This is why Phoenix is bullish. Um, because Phoenix shows you your future payout, and then it shows you your pay now. So my principal on Phoenix was 3.2. Now my principal, if I were to end right now, would be 4.1. So almost 1,000 Phoenix ROI on this, or return of investment. Got 1,000 Phoenix back, whatever. Gotta keep holding. Gotta keep building the bag here. But unfortunately, I am out of Zen, and gotta wait till my mints come in before I really lay out the field on Ethereum. Most of mine, as you guys know, is on AVAX. That's where we are. When is Jack speaking? They're gonna talk at 1 p.m. What's up, Emperor? Yo, bruh. I'm ready for Pixel Park. What the hell is Pixel Park, bro? What up, y'all? 56 more minutes, says Redondo. Or Rolando, sorry. You know, Redondo Beach in California. Rolando says, okay, I'm adequately FOMO'd into DBZen. Thanks, bro. Don't FOMO in, bro. But now you need to FOMO in. But it's a reward token, right? When we have more Zen, we will be able to burn over the buyers. People will be buying this shit because they can't keep up with the Zenians because we got all the Zen. And then they'll be in the game maybe in 2 years from now. Because then they'll start minting and then they'll have enough Zen to battle the people who've been minting, bro. If you've been minting, sorry, I get really excited when I start talking about this. But yeah, if you've been minting, you're winning. So keep minting on all chains, all right? Whatever chain you feel the most comfortable on, keep minting. Because, yeah, this is in world and it's our world to take. Pulse chain, they minting like crazy over there. Keep minting. Doge chain, they turned off the minter, but they minted a lot. They got to turn that shit back on, man. How we get them to turn that back on? Eve Moss, I heard they're minting over there. Just be careful, because Eve Moss's out ramp is Cosmos. But maybe this is where I'm starting to think. I'm like, well, technically, do side chains, are they securities if they're anonymous and whatnot? So got to do some extra research. But yeah, they're mining over there in Eve Moss community going dumb. Moonbeam still hanging out in the back, still in the background. But this is Polkadot, okay? This is Gavin Woods. Polkadot ecosystem, Parachain. Parachain to Polkadot, Parachain to Cosmos. ETHPAL, of course, they're going crazy over there. Fork of, or the fork continuation of proof of work Ethereum. We run this bitch. People turn their miners on just for the Zinions because we give good mining fees. Avalanche, of course, is doing its thing. Polygon got the crazy G rank just like OKX. So we'll see what goes on here. I think this is going to be good, though. I think this FUD will be good for Zen on these two networks because now, like I said, there's a destination token on that network, which is the Zen, right? If you got somebody who's kind of skeptical, just be like, hey, bro, why don't you just use your BNB, mine some Zen? Why don't you use your Polygon, mine some Zen? That's how the conversation, at least for me, would start. I think so, too. Yes, sir. DXN is going back to $7. It can, but it doesn't really matter. That was just the time, you know. Or I don't know. Everybody should do their own game. What I've learned in crypto is that you don't want to catch a dip. You want to be in the dip. So that's kind of why, like, you could try to catch another $7 dip, but the hopium is driving your decision making. Sometimes I think you snooze, you lose, and I feel like that theory can give you peace of mind, so you can just get your position. Because what is catching $3 extra or $3 cheaper DBZen when DBZen is on its way to like $200? You know, what is catching a couple more? You know, and that's kind of what I've learned in this time here. What I wasn't prepared on was limit orders. I should have had all my fucking ETH and limits. And maybe that's what you should do. Maybe you guys, or don't listen to me, this is financial advice. But maybe a play would be setting up limit orders at $7. I would also say $3. That's my bottom if we can't get past this $11 range. But if we break past this $11, I think that's where we're moving up, heading back to $36. That's my take on it. And I think it's gonna. And again, I believe Zen will kick off the bull market. That's some bold shit to say, but I am a firm believer that it will be a Zen product or Zen itself that reignites the crypto industry. I ain't never seen anything like this. This has been a hell of a ride. And again, we're in this every single day, Monday through Friday. So we see it. Um, and one thing that we know is that this thing is duct taped to the native. And as long as the native has a narrative, Zen has a narrative. And all of these derivatives have narratives as well. And why wouldn't you want more ETH? Jack will be on Crypto Kindness channel at 1300 Eastern time and 6 p.m. in the UK. What up, Yin Yang? Giving out the alpha on the time frames. I didn't even know it was 6 p.m. over there. Fucking late. That is late. Pixel Park NFTs. Pixel Park, or it's a NFT marketplace that will be exciting for new NFT marketplaces on Pulse Chain using ERC 720s and ERC 1155 token standards. Oh, that's cool. I like that name too. Pixel Park. That's a super sick name for an NFT gallery or NFT marketplace. Pixel Park. I mean, it has that double P in there. It has the PP. Very, very Pulse Chain. I need to get some Pulse Chain NFTs. Hey, I got my .zen yesterday on BRC world. So got to get over to the Pulse Chain and start getting some stuff over there. But yeah, this is why I'm pretty sold on this idea that 7 p.m. in Poland, says Willow. Damn, crack a beer for me. Shit, I just woke up. It's so crazy to me how the world spins. And I'm just kidding. That's some high shit to say. Yo, did you know that the world rotates? Or it could even be flat and rotate while flat. There's hella ways to think of it as shit. Man, I just want to see this just out God candle. What's today's is there 18 today? Today's a special day too in numerology. It's the 6-9 day. So it is a yin and yang philosophy day as well. Perfect day to explain balance and perfect day to challenge architecture and infrastructure. So, man, is today going to be the one? I don't know. But yeah, everything is down. But look at Zendoge. Zendoge is still pumping. Hey, we got that. We got in. I got in at zero. What was it? 5 zeros and a 7. And now it's pumping. My T on DXN target price is 24. Short term, not financial advice. Do your own. Do your own G. What is G? Oh, do your own guessing. Lols. Do your own guessing. Yeah, we're all guessing over here. Fed's gonna sell $1 or 1 trillion T-bills, pushing the market down. Hey, you can't push down crypto too much more, man. I think we're starting to break away from the Fed and the Gary Gensler. You got to get shit under control. Frank Ocean just moved out of America. Okay, that is scary. Frank Ocean, he said, I can't do New York. I got to get up out of here. Dude, I'm hella excited to hear what Jack has to say. Jack comes out and he's just like, this is a tomato. We are going to open up a new marketplace called a grocery store. Summer solstice. I'm on an island right now in Vietnam. It's 11 p.m. God damn. Hey, crack a beer for me. For real. That's a crack a beer moment for the show. 11 p.m. It's cool to see everybody from around the world up in here. That's the best part about Zen World, is that we are touching bases across the globe, and most of these crypto communities are trapped in an echo chamber amongst people in their region. right? Like I find it very special to be like, yo, it's fucking dark over there. Crack a beer because the sun just came up over here. Money printing helps crypto. Hell yeah, it does. Cardano released 50 million on Polygon. What you mean? They put like 50 million Cardano on Polygon? Is that what happened? Phantom DXN is a good buy right now, says Joe. Hell yeah. Actually, there's so much love in the Phantom Zen World chat. They be chatting over here. Yeah, 59 messages. So you can use, like I said, if you're really into it, make sure you join the Telegram. Here, I'll throw it again in the chat if you want to join the Telegram. Um, but yeah, in the Telegram we have these portals where you're able to kind of go and check out what everyone's chatting about. And also you could check out these messages. So I'm keeping my eye on the messages because that helps me know, like post chain. I'm like, oh shit, they chatting over there. There must be something cooking, you know. So you'll see the chains that don't have too much chatting, and that's what I'm trying to get at with this whole Zen world is if you feel like you need to champion your chain because you love crypto and you love Zen, this could be your zone to send some people to be like, hey, there's a group of Zenians in this chat that are super technical. They're on the other side of Zen. They're beyond just minting. They fucking got xeNFTs. They we got Phoenix. We got DV Zen. We got Zen Ordinals. We got the Knights now. Man, we got a lot of shit over here in Zen world. So if you are trying to boost or push someone in the right direction, that's kind of why I made that chat, so we can really, really, really expand the strategy of how we can change Zen for ourselves. But yeah, looking at Zen Doge, and I'm gonna look at Phantom DB Zen after that. Just check this shit out, bro. Um, Daily RSI coming up from the water. Boom, boom. Looking at the hourly, staying very, very tight in range, not breathing too much, not much breathing going on, just back and forth trading. And what I'm really, really enjoying is big number trades, right? You want to see those 300s. You want to see those two hundreds. That means that there's players over here playing. Okay, now there's only 12 people playing, but that's all you need in a meme coin. This number goes up. That's what I'm trying to watch. I'm like, if this maker number goes up in a 24-hour period, let's say more than 12 Zinions show up, now this thing could just rocket ship, right? And again, we'll switch this over to Zen price. This thing is stomped out. It needs to get to parity in order for it to be successful. So right now, again, that was the floor. If you've been watching it there, it was like we saw it was like 26, 26 Zen for one Zen Doge, right? The real place that Zen Doge has to go, just leaving this down, is 1,000 to 1, which is currently a 3,000x, bro. Like, what? Yo, if people really got behind Zen Doge right now, they could push it to the narrative because all it would do is burn more Zen. And if it burns Zen, now the traders are pissed because the Zen isn't on the DEX to trade. It's being burned, right? So now they got to push up the price of Zen so that y'all don't burn it. And that's why the Zen world is insane right now. But again, there's no Zen coming out. We have the largest amounts of Zen that's going to enter the market is in a month. July 16th. I don't know why somebody did that, but they did it. And then it's going to be 516 billion, which is a good amount. But again, it's not that much when you think about the amount of users we want to add to the ecosystem. Right now, the users, right, there's only like, think of these. I like to look at minting, or was it at hash power? Yeah, so then looking at Zen Turbo, this area can kind of give you a representation of like what's going on for the week. And trying to figure out the mining. So you see right here, this Zen network beats, right? Global rank increasing per minute. So no one is mining right now when gas is low. That means that we don't have no new people in Zen world. Like, it's just us. Everyone in this chat slapping fucking hands, right? So we need people minting. or we need Zinions to start minting again. And that's why the derivative tokens are really important for people to kind of shill. You don't need to shill it. They shill themselves. It's going to take maybe 3 years for self shill. But if it had a community behind it to shill it, then it would appreciate better in price, giving that community the ability to sell that derivative token to get back into Zen, right? That's the whole point of this. More derivatives bring the economy back into Zen. You know, derivative bring the economy back into Zen, right? If we can get Zen Doge to fucking rip and get to 3,000%, everybody that bought down here, cash out, bring it back into Zen. You know what I'm saying? Like we just keep bringing the money back into Zen, and we don't have to worry about anything else because new players. Some people will probably say, "Yeah, this is a Ponzi," right? Because it kind of sounds like that the way I'm explaining it. But that's everything in markets, right? You want to buy the lows and sell the highs, and you want to get into a position where you have the best advantage. And most of the best advantages are not going to be at the highs; they're going to be at the lows. That's just common sense. So Zen is built off the low, bro. Non-stop lows. Everything gets a low. Where's secondhand sandwich at? They had the best idea here. Secondhand sandwich said, get it on the secondhand sandwich. Right? Secondhand is the market. That's where the money is made. You get it on the secondhand and then you chance it out. Get Zen on the secondhand. Mint it, right? Mint Zen and wait for it because you'll get a lot more Zen for your mint than you will get today. Right? So you want to, balance, bro. Balance. I was stupid though for doing all of these. I can't wait to Zen on this one. This 50 watt. Oh man, this one is a banger. I bought this one for no money. Capitulation off of the DEX. Let's see if there's anything on the DEX. Let's keep floating. Let's keep floating. Let's keep up the energy right now, man. We got 30 minutes until possible God candles, or Crypto Bros just totally wrong, and it's just Rex City. Yes, I've been getting good drip from Phantom DX. Oh yeah, Phantom DXN. $4. Good drip over there, huh? Y'all want to share some drip? Hey, look at this chart. This is beautiful right here. The type of shit you want to see. That secondhand market. Not many players either. Seven players, 7 makers, 7 people buying and selling on a liquidity pool of $50. This can grow if people want it to grow. All you do is provide liquidity, right? You make the market. You control the market. But let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Rolando says it's 11:24 in Texas, and I just cracked a beer. You're wildin'. I mean, actually, I would chicken and beer right now at 11 o'clock. For sure. I for sure chicken and beer at 11 o'clock. In July, Zen is going to get wrecked and dumpers after the moon party. My prediction. I think the alpha play is going to be sacrificing for X1, but only on the ETH chain. DBZen is DBZen on the small chains. There's a lot of different ways to play it. There's a lot of people that want to transfer their economical energy into X1Chain though. And what I mean by that is they only have like $4 to $5 anyways. So they're going to take that risk of burning the Zen, transferring their economical energy, and the possibilities of just getting one XN token. You feel me? So it is a weird one when you really start to put it in perspective of like the types of players. But as you can see from the chat, there's a lot of people from around the world, and this could be life-changing gains for them in their area. And that's the beauty of people who have the ability to buy and purchase crypto. You could really move the right tokens in the right direction for the right people versus Pepe, versus Ben, versus PSYOP, moving the wrong coins to the wrong people, or moving the wrong coins to the right people just to get them wrecked. You feel me? In the Zen world, it's like you want to move people into the liquidity so we can get back into Zen, right? In the real world, you want to move people into liquidity so you can leave them holding the bag. And yeah, you could change everything uh, in that idea. That's why I think a lot of people are going to burn the shit out of Zen. Only a small percentage of people will know to hold their Zen. And that's why it's important to stake some of that shit. Put some of it away. Make sure you're staking yours in. Put some of that shit away for 1,000 days, so you don't accidentally sell it. Also, check out to see if there's some for sale. Let's look at it. But yeah, Phantom's in. Phantom DV's in. After I went on my little rant, has some players. 571 people over there playing. Know what I'm saying? They've burned almost $10,000. Don't sleep. Do not sleep. They exchanging hands over there. And Phantom has not popped up as a security just yet. It is under the radar. Yeah, small burn. That's really cool. Let's look at it. So again, you always want to look at the incurred fees. Incurred fees is how you get paid in divs. Damn, 1,000 Phantom fell up in here at one point. Let's see what was that? 75. That was 10 days ago. 10 days ago. 10 days ago. And that's nice. Somebody pulled and then the pool rocketed on them. They're mad. I'm so mad. But yeah, it looks like very, very, very steady over here. It's pretty good. Whew. But you gotta burn. That's not that bad though. Let's see, they're burning $80 worth of Phantom, $163 worth of Zen, and they're receiving back, if nobody gets into this pool, a good amount of Phantom. Now, problem is, there's no liquidity. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of liquidity. I was looking on the wrong thing. Oh, USDC. Ah, there's just no Zen liquidity. Ah, okay. But yeah, there's some liquidity over there. So this person's winning. This is the game. This is the game of DBZen. Shout outs to this wallet. BF1C. BF1C. Number 6, ruling the charts. Let's look at Avalanche. Hey, you got, that's why it's like what I kind of am trying to teach, at least on my, hey, what up, Jack? What I'm trying to teach, at least on my channel, is how you surf and explore and discover. Right, Zen is a discovery tool. It's an educational tool to teach you how to be a better crypto user. It actually brought me into an elite mode, in my opinion. I couldn't be as elite as a discovery unit right now, as a research unit, if it wasn't for Zen. Yeah, it puts a lot of into perspective. That was very, very, very unnecessary. I want ETH to drop 20 or 30%, then I'll take 19 Gwei. Will unicorns get? Will Zunicorns get what? Will Zunicorns get fat X1 allocation? I mean, you burn the 10 billion Zen, so that's pretty fat. But the problem is now is that the what DBZen solved and what Phoenix solved is that there's a cap of burn in xeNFTs, which stops the user from burning a lot. So hopefully there's some nuggets in there. Jack said the moon party allocation would be 80% ETH, so it doesn't make sense to do the small chains. That's what you would think. You would think that because it's not worth it on the small chains, but where I'm at with the small chains, like, let's look at this real quick on AVAX. The top burner on AVAX has burned $4,000. The top burner on Ethereum. So this is just like some basic variable math here. A plus B, or A times B, you know. But you look at Ethereum and ETH, the top burner is at $394,000, bro. Right? So you need to be like in the 1% of this to get something from this world. Right? And that's why I'm like, all right, maybe for a small fish, you really want to be getting these DBZen tokens, because that's a good way to get in. That's a good way to get X1 allocation for the low. The next way would be minting a shit ton of Zen that's just going to be burned on ETH. Mint, 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 burn, 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 right? Now, if that's all your economical energy, why would you not go to a side chain and get that 20%? Because the competition is lower. The bar is lower. You don't have to burn as much, but you can now take, like, let's say I have 50 racks. It'd probably be better for me to burn on Avalanche because now I get to absorb all of that 20%. Unless somebody else burns 50 racks on a different chain. So like, yeah, let's just bring them all up. Oh shit, mad tabs. My shit about to run hella slow. Oh shit. About 20 minutes, I'm gonna turn off the stream. We're gonna go fuck with kindness. But hey, thanks for the 2, Dutchland. I appreciate it. Woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. Zen ecosystem will travel you into the cryptoverse fast. What's up, Howard? Welcome. So I had this like theory. Man, this shit's taking forever to load. A lot of familiar Zen faces here. This thing is like, dude, why'd you do this? Come on, load, man. Load. I should do it one at a time. Which ones do I want to see? All right, here, we'll just take away OKX. And we'll take away, we'll keep Phantom. We'll take away Eat Pal. See if some of these load now. It was calling too many contracts. All right, so Binance Chain. See, Binance Chain, right? They got a lot of burning going on over there. And that's the cost of Zen. The cost of Zen is making it look like it's a lot burned. That's why, again, I'm saying these prices that on these subchains, they matter. And if you can make a price in that community, like if you're really about that community and you can make a price, bro, you could pump the fuck out of Zen on that chain. We're seeing it with Pulse Chain right now. The community is amazing over there. And they're pumping the shit out of Zen, even though everyone's kind of confused. Like, what is this Zen thing? Like, I thought we hated this, right? But yeah, like price does matter. So here, Eve Moss, we got 5,000 top burner. Phantom, 3,000 top burner. Moonbeam, 3,000 top burner. Polygon, they probably up, yeah, 15K top burner. So really, if you're asking yourself, where should I put the 50K, right? This isn't financial advice. It would be on top of one of these blockchains. If you had 100K and you're trying to get X1Chain, like why wouldn't you put 50K into the sub and then 50K into ETH? Because you'll get way more on the sub chains out of that 20% because you're just gonna wipe out all of the broke boys below. The day Joe Blau announces Phoenix State. ETH is the safest for Zen. ETH is the safest. And then there's 11 more. Wah. Boo-ha-ha-ha. ETH is the safest though. Damn, that's a good point. Maybe I should sack for X1 likely on X1 literally on all chains. Yeah, Joe, I had this epiphany back in February when I was really trying to understand why does Zen exist on all of these chains. And then when DBZen came out, I saw the gas formula and I was like, this is how you burn tokens to be able to understand the weight of the chain. And based on how much gas or weight that chain has, that can dictate how much a user is going to burn to, in layman's terms, you know, provide economical energy. People can only burn so much because there's so many factors. And who would have known that Avalanche would have had that block reduced idea where the blocks were small, causing it to be a finite supply of Zen, right? Who would have known? That was just a new variable thrown into the mix. But ETH, that's why, again, that's why I like Ethereum and I like Avalanche side by side, because in my world, they're correlating together the best because of supply. Due to Avalanche now finally getting a little bit more, not much more, But we need more activity, right? You can see it from Phantom World. Like Phantom, you only mint like 45 VMUs, but they have tons of minters. But again, Phantom is pretty cheap. It's like 30 cents a wallet. AVAX is $7. So there's that's why it's like the weight of the gas makes a certain player. But yeah, once I learned all that, I was like, okay, you don't really need to burn all the time on Ethereum. You want to mint a shit ton of ETH I mean, ETH is in for sure. You want to max mint. Like, that's why max minting is always going to be the best play. Max, 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 max. If you're a small guy, if you're a small fish fry, you should never think about doing a 30-day mint, right? Those days are over. And they weren't even the best. All the 30-day mints, I wish I did Mo. All these 2 VMUs, I wish I did Mo. Instead of thinking about the gas. But again, we didn't have Xenon. That wasn't a thing. So I did a bunch of tiny VMUs for the gas. And maybe what I'll do is I'll sell these. Yeah, maybe I should sell these now that there's a market for them, especially when DB's NFTs come out. See, some of these I have that EAA on them. Ooh, like this one. This one's sweet 3.2 EAA. You know what I'm saying? Not much Zen in it. Estimated Zen in it right now, but it's gonna keep going. This one's pretty sweet too. 10 VMUs. This is a little snack right here. Yo, Yosef in the house. What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hello. We're just getting ready for the Zen Ucation coming from Mr. Jack Levin and Kindness, man. Very, very hyped. Price isn't showing any difference here. Let's see. DBZen still got some resistance going. They don't know what to do over there. Let's look at the Zen World lists. And I've stopped looking at Phoenix price. I think Phoenix is going to be something where I'm just going to focus on the mechanics of the program. And you can see it too from ZenPub as well, how the mechanics are working. Oh, I didn't finish my thought here. But yeah, go to liquid supply when you're on the Zen dashboard, and then check, just keep your eye on this, right? Right now, 2.6 trillion Zen available on Avalanche. Pulse Chain's coming up. It's about 100. I'm seeing about 100 billion a day over there right now, popping up. They got a lot of mentors too, way more than Avalanche. But see, yeah, this mentor section, this is what is crazy to see. We need this on all chains, man. But again, some people started where they're most comfortable. So Phantom has a very small block, but people have minted like crazy over there, giving us a ton of Zen. Because yeah, $7 over there is you're gonna go for a spin. Okay. Same with Eve Moss. I hear $7 over there. You're gonna go for a spin. Same with Polygon. Zenterions, they cost like $3, $5 or something crazy like that. But Binance Chain, they're pretty expensive. But you can buy those on the second hand. Oh shit! I didn't even think of that. Damn. I haven't even looked at those. Introducing gasless cancellation offers. Okay. Yeah, so definitely, guys, we're looking all over the place now for Zen. Wherever Zen lives on the internet, I'm trying to get some of that. I did realize that nobody is selling their staking NFT. What happened to the sales? What happened? I bought a bunch of them back in the day, but seems like everybody delisted them because they see how valuable this can become. So Xenon is out, and I haven't even been looking at Binance because there's a real XeNFT market on Binance because of the one Gwei. So there are people who are able to get the one Gwei, and they're selling their ranks over here. Let's look at it real quick before we teleport to the Kindness Jack Levin interview. Well, I'm not gonna teleport your ass. I don't know how to raid. I will put the link though, so you can press it. Should feel me. DBZen on ETH will kill it for the long-term stakers. Hoping for a DXN staking bonus if you hold DB's NFTs. Well, now you got to bring your DXN over to DB's NFTs if you want to stake it over there. So the DBZen or DXN is a token that's a variable of movement. It's actually supposed to stay in motion. You shouldn't actually get stagnant with it unless you've made a strategy to stay stagnant. And that's kind of why I'm saying you could turn this into a full-time job. You could take these 350 coins, you could port them out, you could put them on the DEX, or you could sell a half, put them on the DEX, ride that wave, wait for that to come through, put them back here, get the appreciation of the cycle, pull those out there. Then you have DB's NFTs coming out. Now if you have a ton of future fucking Zen, you can port it over there, peg it there, stays over there. You know what I'm saying? This token is designed to move. The Alpha Germany DeFi channel asked today for Zen. Yo, that's crazy. Damn, the Alpha Germany DeFi channel. They want to know what Zen's about. Hey, you should tell them, Dutchline. You should go over there. You should represent. 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 Is there any Zen over here, though? Let's blow this up. I can't see these things. June 5th. June 5th. June 1st. Come on, man. Come on. All right, what about July? I do need to start getting up on my Binance chain. So maybe what I could do to get some Binance chain Zen is I could just start buying these things and then just using Xenon to claim the Zen inside of them. That's probably the best way to get a bunch of Zen if you can find it for the low ski. But yeah, there's gonna be some variables. Gotta make sure we're getting it for the low. Bullish. Bullish in Germany. We're bullish in Germany. 89 days. 20 bucks. Be the path. Do not seek it. So it's a 200 VMUs for 20 bucks. And this thing's been hoed out. Oopsies. What's cool about OpenSea is you can kind of see the history of his NFT by pressing, going down here to the bottom, the item activity. Here you'll be able to see when it was created and for how much. So look at that, one Gwei Bay for $9, man. So hey, if people can take off, I mean, it's up to, the BNB world. I don't really understand it, and I don't know how the community is moving. I'll leave that to Cloudcox to keep me informed on what's going on over there. But yeah, there's some opportunity, but not much popping off. Not too many people looking and thinking about it, I don't think. But yeah, I'm really trying to get something for Xenon if I can find it, but it's got to be in July. Somebody list your xeNFT and I will buy it. Just kidding. Oh, this one's still here. I might have to just swoop this one if it's gonna stay here. This one's a win. Oh, they changed it, or somebody relisted. I gotta look at this one again. 2 VMUs, July 29, 2 VMUs, 45. Ah, nah. See, it's not really a market yet. But yeah, hopefully the news today really puts it to perspective. But again, we're like super early. We see all the markets that are getting ready to transform out of the Zen ecosystem. And I'm a little eager myself. Like, dude, I really, really, really want to start getting to the bag. But maybe I'll list some of these xeNFTs so that I can get some ETH to start, start getting that bang today. Because these ones are valuable. Any of your xeNFTs that have that EEA, because what's crazy about the EAA is that as people join Zen, you get more Zen. So these are super valuable because even though we're really far away and it is 0, I'm still getting amplified Zen at a 2% ratio, at a 3% ratio on these particular ones. And those are the most valuable ones. We're waiting for those to start popping up too. They're not really here either. If you reset everything. Let's say we want to look at the 3s. A lot of Zentarians, I believe, are in the 3s. Those are the good ones. Feel me. Maker vs Tucker. Choose what suit you wear. Zen X1 DB Zen announced. Hex is all the way. Yeah, my Phoenix is staked till October 24. No need to look at it every 5 minutes like the XN. Facts, man. Zenfluencer, what's up? People are walking away from Hex ETH until it explodes. All right, that's how I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna give you guys the alpha on that. So the first thing you need to do is you need to get the oldest Hex chart. All right, V1. If you don't know about the V1 Hex chart, you're a fucking noob. You're brand new. But yeah, uniswap.hex.vision. This has always been my go-to Hex chart, built by Hexagon. Has all the data. Y'all remember 2019? Let's blow it up. Way the fuck back here. So yeah, I've had my eyes. You saw I posted a tweet 00670065. Been looking at that for a while because this was a region way back in 21 before Hex took off. Now, looking at Hex today, this is eHex. I don't understand I think it's FUD because the crazy part about it in my logical being of life of crypto is that this is still a cryptocurrency and it's actually better, in my opinion, than post Hex because it's tied to Ethereum. So it's very bullish still. The problem is we need more liquidity to go into Pulse so that it becomes a better liquid provider, right? You want it to be, you want to be able to jump in and out like it's a fucking double dutch game. And if you can't, then you got to get the fuck out of there, right? So what I like about eHex is that it is an easier double dutch game. Now, is this the bottom? You can see here that like dump went straight to a line I had a long time ago and it touched it. I think it can fill past it for sure. So let's look at a region because I've been saying to myself, all right, we're in the range right now where I want to be, but where would we want to try to scoop some really cheap Hex at? So let's go ahead and look at it. Looks like the last time, like again, we had this action. I was like, I got into Hex back here, right? And you got a lot of people, a lot of OGs that still got a lot of Hex from this time period. And they're the controllers right now. They can control the price, not necessarily like Richard Hart selling, but like these people back here, they selling inflation on your ass. So where would they want to go? Not down here, right? So what I'm thinking is we might see some support around 50% from here, because after that we have a dip, and we have rises. So dip, under, and a rise. So maybe we test this level, just test it for a while, and then that's where we go up from there. So I wouldn't really be DCAing in the Hex unless you're like fucking going dumb with it. I would stay on my toes, watch for that 2-0 and a 3. We just got oversold on the RSI 2 on Hex, so would like to see this kind of tread sideways, because there's no news. So if it just ripped, it would make no sense. But if it stayed and it traded sideways for a little bit, and you got those real accumulation moments like we did in DBZen, then I could see this Hex flip being the easiest one of your life. One of the easiest flips of your life if you're looking for one. But this one will take patience, and again, you can identify the chart so that you can make the best play. There's ain't no financial advice. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap this shit up. What's up, Michael? It's almost time. I know. I hope you guys got your bags packed. ETH is still deflationary, so don't believe the narratives. I hope you have your bags packed, or your mints in. Gas is cheap right now, 20 Gwei. Looking at DBZen, we'll take one last look at Zen. It's still selling right now. Some people are still selling the news. But again, we like this volume. We like this 24-hour volume. 170 buyers, 210 sellers, right? That's on transactions. But the makers, oh yeah, I've always got to go through this one. But the makers, the players, there are still more sellers than buyers, but you'll see it's tightly correlated. You know what I'm saying? There we go. 45% buyers, 55% sellers. right? So this one, it's a little bit of the same region, but like that's what I'm trying to get at. Is it's very half and half in Zen world, so it's not necessarily a capitulation dump. It's just a sell the news event that people have the opportunity. So if you're trading Zen, you know, pack your bag. If not, gas is low, and there's a lot of opportunity to get yourself some liquid Zen. But E Hex is the biggest sleeper. E Hex is the biggest sleeper. Straight up, man. Make sure you guys join the Telegram. I'm gonna put it in the chat again. We'll be chatting over there, hanging out, talking Zen. It went to 7 cents. I think it's bottomed. Oh, you're talking about Hex? I don't think Hex is bottom. I don't believe the whales. They can bleed that bitch. And then you're just extra liquidity. You want to see those capitulation again, guys. You want to see those capitulation candles, right? Those are good to see. Then you get a couple of days sideways. You could trade it back and forth, but they could still not signal a bottom. You know, bottoms come from squeezes. Squeezes come from supply and demand. You'll see that on the RSI. That's just my fucking 2 cents, bro. Just my 2 fucking cents, bro. But yeah, guys. See you in the chat. I'll be in the chat at least. But yeah, should be a really, really good stream. Should be a lot of interesting things. Go take a bathroom break. You know what I'm saying? We've been up in this bitch for about an hour and 30 minutes. So shout out to everybody that's been here with me. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you share the link. If you find this alpha helpful, share it to a friend or family member to get them on board, or an advanced crypto user to show them that this ecosystem is banging right now. We'll be back on Monday to do this again. So I'll see y'all then, man. Until then, be Zen and enjoy the show.